Welcome to the book reading program of 3ABN Australia Radio. Does your faith need a boost? Do you think that miracles only happened in Bible times? Think again. Compiled by Remnant Publications, the book Get Ready for a Miracle recounts true stories that prove that when we step out in faith, God displays His power in undeniable ways. Here is our reader, Harker.
This story is entitled Coincidence? Not Likely. Miracle? Absolutely. Psalm 147 verse 5 reads, "Great is our Lord, and mighty in power. His understanding is infinite." It was January 1949. I would soon be leaving my home in Trinidad, West Indies, to attend Oakwood College, now Oakwood University. I had learned from a friend that I had a family in Harlem, New York. He gave me the business address of one of my uncles so I could look him up. I departed by ship from Trinidad with a final destination of Boston, Massachusetts. The plan was to visit my uncle in Harlem for a time before taking a train to Oakwood. However, having lost the address, I didn't know exactly where his shop was located. I didn't know how to contact him, as home phones were not yet common and my uncle didn't have one. Call it the naivety of youth, but I decided to keep going. I took a train from Boston to Central Station in New York City. During that trip, I engaged in a conversation with a young man whose destination was also Harlem. We decided to split the fare for a cab. When he reached his destination, 145th Street and 8th Avenues, he got out of the cab, and I decided to get out too. Why not? I had no conception of the size of Harlem. I started walking, not knowing where I was going, and was surprised after walking only a couple of blocks to see my uncle's tailor shop on the corner of 147th and 8th Avenue. Anyone who knows New York City might have thought this young man was out of his mind. What were the chances? Clearly, without divine intervention, finding my uncle's place would have been like looking for a needle in a haystack. A reflection associated with this story comes from Ministry of Healing, page 479. Too many, in planning for a brilliant future, make an utter failure. Let God plan for you. As a little child, trust to the guidance of Him who will keep the feet of His saints. 1 Samuel 2:9. God never leads His children otherwise than they would choose to be led if they could see the end from the beginning and discern the glory of the purpose which they are fulfilling as co-workers with Him. This story, entitled Coincidence? Not Likely. Miracle? Absolutely. It was written by Hugh C. Shorey of Ypsilanti, Michigan. Hugh retired from his graphic arts business, Justo Services, and now lives with his daughter, Debbie Young, in Ypsilanti, Michigan.
You've been listening to the book reading program by 3ABN Australia Radio, featuring Get Ready for a Miracle. For more information about this book, visit remnantpublications.com.